So I finally have thought in a video,
Yep.
and
With me.
we're gonna start discussing the new ban list, where Konami just decided that they were out for fucking blood.
Yep.
I'm
Konami
playing
basically
an
just
update.
said, yeah, screw this. Let's just ban every single staple in the game.
So Thought's playing Bujin, and he's being salty as hell, and I don't know why. He went untouched as shit, and I'm playing Chain Beat too. I had to like recreate my deck just because I got hit so hard.
Yeah, this is like we're using September ban
Holy
list.
shit! I drew so many. I drew like 2 1-ofs.
So basically, in my opinion, Bujins are like the only deck out of every single possible one that has not been touched much at all.
You know what's funny is now I can duality into duality more often. But holy shit! All right, let's start off with the minis being banned. That was insane. I did not actually think they'd hit them that hard.
Well, now basically the dragon rules are just going to be text now. They're not going to be an archetype by themselves.
Yeah,
Which is what everyone was expecting, so holy crap, this hand is terrible.
But what's so weird to me is that they also banned Judgment Day, which I called it and everybody insulted me, and now it's here and everyone's like, Are you serious? I paid 120 for that. It's like, so? You're stupid. That was an obvious hit.
Yeah, well, a lot of people are getting like mixed reactions about this ban list. Like, some are like really happy about it for some reason. Some are just like, this ban list sucks, and you know. So, what's your opinion on it?
I actually think this is a really, really well-designed ban list. Wow, you really wanted this Ryo dead.
Yes, Ryo's at 1 now. Eat it.
Shut up! That's the most retarded thing I've ever heard in my life. Is putting Ryo to 1. Like he was that freaking dangerous, or he was hit-worthy, or he was that scary, guys.
Well, he does have 2 really dangerous effects, so...
Is he really worth limiting? Especially when he was a card that was needed to slow down decks?
Well, I mean, like...
You know why Ryo got hit?
I think that this ban list is mostly just about slowing the game, because...
No, dude, if you want to slow the game, limiting Ryo is a bad idea. But hold on, we're on the freaking ban. We're on the banned one, so let's go back to that. Stratos being banned shocked me to hell.
Heroes dead. Just
man,
gone.
I was like, that happened.
Yeah, it was kind of funny. Like everyone was like, okay, so first of all, like baby dragons. All right, that was kind of expected. Then everyone just like glossed over and then looked at the only other monster that was banned, like Stratos. What the hell? It's kind of funny. But I mean, like Heroes got trolled so hard with that.
Man, it was crazy. And then going on to the spells, I'm surprised they banned Super Rejuve, but I don't really care. It was like, fuck you, and then fuck you more. And then, Judgment Day got banned, and that was a relief. I didn't actually think Konami would pull through for us. But then, and then when I saw the traps they banned, Gateway got banned, Card Destruction got banned, I was like, oh, they are cracking down like crazy.
Yeah, but I think the thing that most people... Oh, you did not just do that.
I did.
I think the thing that most people hate was the staples. Monster Reborn, Heavy, stuff like that.
Those need to get hit, though. Heavy is not that healthy for this game, no matter how much people say it. It's like...
Yeah, that's true, but
you're going way too plus, and you're destroying my back row, and then you get to possibly OTK me with some of these decks Konami's released, and it's not healthy for the game. It's never going to be healthy.
I mean, like Monster Reborn. I mean, it's been like hovering between the ban zone and the unbanned zone for a while, and like Premature Burial's like worse than Reborn in every aspect. Yet it's stuck in ban for like who knows how long.
Man, I have people killing me. I really want to open chat. It's hard to resist. 200 more.
Oh, I'm busy talking.
Now the traps was where my jaw dropped. When they banned Solemn Judgment, I was like, that's a thing.
I mean, I don't even, like right now, I don't even run Solemn Judgment much.
It's a very good card, though. I'm surprised you don't, really.
It's good in some cases, but in most of the cases, it just ends up
I didn't really use him in this format, because he was basically, I use you against dragons, or I use you against anything, and I lose. I did not like that thought at all.
Yeah, but I mean, like they literally
Wait, no.
killed
Fact.
every single. They just like killed every single trap that would basically stop or like hinder a summon or something like that. Like compulse, torrential, bottomless. They're all down to 1 now. Now
Yeah,
all you're left.
they had to go to 1 because banning heavy. But what I hated about that was those traps should not have gone to 1, especially macro. Macro was the most confusing of them all to go to 1 to me, like, because he was that dead. No, Macro was the obvious one that told me that they have not learned their lesson. They're still making Banlist to promote other decks like Bujin. If I have Macro on the field, what's your deck doing?
Yeah, Macro is like one of the few cards that can single-handedly stop a lot of the new top-tier decks. So
and it's not even that. It's fucking Macro Soul Drain. I'm telling you, if Dark Worlds don't become tier 1 this format, there's absolutely no way they ever can.
Oh, don't even get me started on Soul Drain. Soul Drain is just insane. I have no clue why they banned Soul Drain. They
didn't ban Soul Drain, they limited it.
No, they did. I mean, hit Soul Drain down to 1. I mean, I could just tell they just want to bring the old decks back, like Dark World. Dark World is gonna be like tier 0 next format. Soul Drain's gone, and Macro's not gone, but down to 1. It's just crazy.
It was shocking. Your Yamatos are getting nowhere.
Why do you keep doing that? Let me keep 1 at least.
I run 3 torrentials now because of this needle ceiling. No wait, I think I run 2, but either way, it was stupid to hit torrential in the first place. Alright, hold on, I'm doing math.
No math for you.
Don't be so mathematical. I wonder what Watcher's chat's speaking. Nah. Leave them alone. What, Mind Aegis. M7 Mind Aegis. I'm actually shocked they hit the Gishki deck out.
Yeah, that thing confused me. I mean, now everything is about, what's that ritual? That Zeal Gygus thing? Oh, you win. But, I mean, like, I don't get, I mean, when Gishkis first came out, I knew everyone pretty much ran Soul Ogre and, Mind August. Like, oh, shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know they, like, ran, Soul Ogre and Mind August a lot, but now they just rely on that one ritual, so I'm really surprised they limited Gustraken and Mind August, but didn't touch the what's that called? Zeal Gygus something?
Big douche.
Yeah.
I don't know his name.
So
I'm shocked they hit that because it never did anything.
It never dud.
Never dud.
It dud nothing.
You dud goofed up, kid.
Yeah, I mean, I used them before, and they're not bad. Mind August is pretty much just like a replacement Obelisk, sort of, but you don't get the draws. So I have no clue why they hit him that hard. It was absolutely pointless. I mean, it doesn't harm you, but it doesn't really do shit either.
It is an FDK. Kunai hates FDKs.
No.
I'm shocked they hit Birdman. I don't get it. They leave Harpy Dancer, a poorly designed broken card, at 3, and they hit Birdman and Mist Valley. Why not just ban Harpy Dancer? Harpy Dancer is stupidly...
They're trying to kill off the, they want to kill off the Gen X Harpy decks before it's out of control. I mean, because you've seen what that deck can do, right? You can get out two Dracosacks in 1 turn, and it's pretty insane, but it's not nearly as deadly as Dragon Rulers, because once you use up those 2 Dracosacks, you're pretty much done. If they can get rid of those Dracosacks, it's game. You lose. So...
It's not like that's hard with, our 3 compulsories.
Well, yeah. But, I mean, overall, I just think from the way they hit the traps and the spells, I really think Konami's just trying to slow the game down. I mean, right now, because, like, everything's at 1, you have to rely a lot more on your beat stick monsters than you do on your monsters with, well, look at that back row.
I just have one thing to say. I'm so happy I can do this.
What are you doing?
Setting 5 and not defeating Heavy Storm. Oh god, the back row wars.
Alright, so back what I was talking about. I just think that Konami is seriously just slowing the game down. I mean, because now you got they're just trying to promote. First of all, they're trying to promote the old decks, and second of all, when they do, you can't really do anything about it anymore because now, I mean, sure, you got your Mirror Force, you got your Deepris, but I mean, if they start swarming, and you have absolutely nothing to stop that swarm, I mean, it's just over for you. So
I never thought I would be attacked by the turtle.
You were attacked by the turtle. You got eaten by the turtle.
What's funny for me is they still haven't actually stopped anything because... Watch, I can't run over your turtle, actually, shit.
I mean, not to activate anything. Oh, that's cheap. That's not right.
I'm just gonna call Thunder just because T-Bird in the house, and if I called Beast Warrior for Rabbit, I'd be retarded.
No, you should seriously call Creator God Hiraki.
I can't call Creator God Hiraki. That's not a valid call. So basically, DNA surgery is not dead. It's still going to hurt these Bujin decks. And does this affect the graveyard too, or just nope? I wish it affected
all
graveyard.
That'd
be
monsters.
Beautiful. But oh yeah, I should probably tell other people, just because I have a watcher.
Hello.
I should call Dinosaur, make a log. Yeah, I'm actually too lazy to. Oh, never mind. I thought I was too lazy to remove my. I'm too lazy to remove my Shockmaster. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Just don't use it. I replaced it with Violon to Sigma. Kind of an insane monster.
You know what's funny?
But
Nothing. I'll tell you in a moment. I'll tell you in a bit. Like, later. But, alright, let's see. They also managed to... I'm just surprised. Oh yeah, alright, well what's funny is you watched me add this to hand first turn.
Seriously? Can you stop doing that?
You watched me do it!
I didn't watch you do anything.
The world just
I'm blind.
Watched it burn. So
right,
yeah,
so
I'm recommending everybody to play Chain Beat. It's not dead, like I was afraid of. In fact, the person who got me into Chain Beat told me to shut the hell up because this was a good thing. Because we were relying on our power cards that made Chain Beat so destructive, which was our macros, our compulsories, which, hey, I still have compulsory. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, I just totally fucked you over with it.
That's just cruel. Alright, so you said that you thought the ban list was pretty well balanced, so what did you like about it? I mean, like, specifically.
I loved all the extreme hits. Konami's not putting up with anyone's bullshit anymore.
Yeah, but I know, I loved how they pretty much ran... That's mean. They ran Dragon Rulers over so badly because first of all, they killed the baby dragons, which means that the big dragons are like pretty much helpless by themselves, not as techs, but like then they also go and ban Super Rejuvenation, which is just kind of unnecessary.
Shenanigans.
Shenanigans. I like that word.
Shenanigans.
I'm still going to lose this duel.
Hey, if I compulsory again, will you scoop?
Alright, I hate that card. That card is just annoying.
Alright, so basically, I know I'm running mistakes, guys, because I'm actually preparing for a card I've decided to run that you haven't seen here for Chain Beat, just for Chain Beat players, is Zero Force. I'm testing it against decks like Mermails and Fire Fist, where I immediately reset their attacks all to 0. It's going to be an idea for me to try out. I just don't know if I'm gonna. I might get rid of one. I might do something else. Anyway, so what we didn't get to talk about was the semi-limited. The semi-limits were all actually pretty good. Semi-limiting TG Striker, semi-limiting something. What else got semi-limited? I forgot about.
Let me take a look. Oh, don't forget Plague Spreader.
Oh, Plague Spreader and Mizuki. Those are the reasons Soldier and No Macro got hit, just because they're promoting zombies and Fusion. You didn't get a single Yamato this game.
Yeah, I don't know why they would bother semi-limiting Plague Spreader.
Plague Spreader really shouldn't be at 1. It's actually, if you think about it, that design is pretty good in everything outside of Lightsworn, where it's just plussing.
Yeah, that's true, but I mean,
he's basically a more balanced glow-up bulb, and I still want glow-up bulb to go back, please.
Nah, glow-up bulb's never gonna come back.
Please.
Konami hates synchros.
Please. Wait, why would they? If they hate synchros, why did they give Star Eater the freaking Ghost Rare?
I don't know, but did you notice that there are 2... Oh, I just realized Constellar Ptolemy is limited too, but
yeah,
there are only...
I said that earlier.
Ah, I wasn't listening. There are like 3 total XYZs that are either banned / limited / semi or whatever, but there are at least like 7 or 8 synchros that have been hit so hard. I mean, I don't know about now, but before, during the emergence of XYZs, Konami was going really hard on the synchros to make sure that to pave the way for XYZs to come out. So
well, that's slowly deterring. Like those synchros the synchros that have been banned deserve to be banned. I don't know why anybody actually thought Trish was coming back. It'd be funny to see it come back, but it's still too good to make.
To be honest,
hits in the U.S. are a lot better than the ones in Japan. I'm just gonna say, like I was like, oh, I lost 2 Tias, and I lost 2 Avisphere. I'm slowed down a bit. I'm not dead. I can still search everything. Here it's like, okay, once I've made 1 play, I'm OTKing or nothing. I'm basically like a heretic deck with a bit more defense.
But you know what surprised me most about this Banlist is that they didn't touch Mermails. All they did was limit Atlantean Dragoons, which surprised me. I mean, it's a hit on the deck for sure, but they didn't touch Abysphere. They didn't touch Lyn. They didn't touch
I
Megalo.
feel like you didn't listen to me right 2 seconds ago. Those
no,
are
I
actually
didn't listen to you.
Dragoons is their main search card. You couldn't get away with running that card at less. It's just too. It makes the consistency of the deck too good. And the Diva hits. Diva is their only sinking option, other than using their Veilers.
Yeah, but they still have some. They still have some options. I mean, sure. I told you it hit the deck. It hit the deck kind of hard because now you got your searcher down. But I mean, like every deck should have like 1 searcher, and if it's a really good deck like Mermail, you're gonna expect it to go down to 1. And usually, like with heroes, for example, it still works out pretty okay.
The thing is though, there's lots of searchers in Mermails. You're not a Mermail player, are you?
No, I don't play Mermails much.
So there's let's see, Megalo's a searcher, Abestius is a searcher, Abyss Spike is a searcher, Dragoons is a more broken searcher because he searches all the best cards in the deck. Dragoons basically did not deserve to stay at 3, and the hits are going to be very appropriate. We're going to see them have competitive play. We're not going to see them top everything like they used to. It's basically a really decent hit. And the OCG's got their Trish still, so that Trish play is going to be really deadly for them. Good thing we don't have it here. But
am I the only one who doesn't care about Trish? I mean, it's annoying.
I don't either.
Like,
I just know that card's going to be a game decider sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it will, but to be honest, if you use it like in the middle of a duel when no one's in the clear advantage, it's not a killer, to say the least.
It's a bitch.
It's annoying, but
it's a card that if you know how to use it properly, you're basically going to rate people because it doesn't even target. It's just like my compulsory escape device that I've been using on you. I know that you can't get over that because you have to use a lance or you lose that Yamato.
Yeah, that compulsory is like going to be the new replacement for evacuation device.
Not for any deck, but Chain Beat.
Yeah, that card's annoying indeed. But I mean, like right now instead of Trish, they're just going to Mistworm. So
Mistworm's pretty good too. Mistworm's so underrated.
Yeah,
why do you run Mistworm?
I don't get it. Mistworm is like back in the old days when Trish was still alive. I saw a lot of people, like I had a full back row too. They would just summon Trish, banish like 1 card, and then I would just like bottomless it or something like that. And I'm like, and Mistworm is just seriously
OTK enabler.
I agree with you. It's seriously underrated. It bounces 3 cards back, and it's also mandatory. So even if you bottomless that you can still bounce those cards. So I don't see why it's not widely used.
Yeah, it's just because the summoning conditions are hard for most decks to make. It's like they were gonna make exceptions just so they could run Trish. It's like Trish isn't as worth it as you guys think. Don't edit your decks for a power card. That's how stupid decks get made. And those stupid decks, no one wants to see them top. They're not going to top. They're based off of a one card strategy, and that's basically Harpies. I hate Harpies. Just saying.
Harpies are
If you like
annoying.
Harpies, just leave the channel, because I'm never going to give Harpies a compliment. I'm never going to say they have any skill involved. I hate Harpies. I literally watch them, I mouth the words I mouth what they're going to do, and it comes true.
Herpes. I call them herpes.
Yeah, basically. This is not a Harpy friendly channel.
Yep.
But, this format's going to look to pan out to be interesting. I like it. When I actually started playing, the format was extremely balanced a long time ago. Then, through the formats, it's been getting worse and worse. And now this format's just basically saying, we learned. And people are scared that they're going to have to play with this for a while. It's like, no. This is actually a much shorter format. It's only going to last to December. And, what I kind of hope they'll do, and I've heard some people say it, other people hope, and other people say it's a rumor, but they might actually just be going to January 1st to finish out the year, and then they might be doing 4 formats a year. And I just think that would be so healthy for the game.
That would. I personally think this ban list is okay. They definitely slow down the game a lot, and are obviously trying to revive some of the other old decks. Cough, Dark World, cough. But besides that, I think it's a pretty fair ban list. It didn't change anything in terms of balance, but it didn't damage anything either. So I personally have no problem with it.
Yeah, well, this is just going to be an interesting ban list, and I really am going to have to start learning new decks, because I know Chain Beat's not going to cut it as much anymore if I can't use all my anti-meta. At least not until Mistake comes out. And I guarantee you every Vujin player I know tells me to fuck off when I activate Mistake. And Mistake's a good reason to Ryo can be semi-limited forever as long as Mistake's a card, but they can't just kill off Ryo. He's actually very important.
They're not. I don't think they're going to kill off Ryo.
I think they'll bring him back when Heavy Storm gets unbanned. And honestly, people were bitching so much about Heavy's ban, and it's like, give it a chance. It's your fault you don't play any defense. You just go straight for offense. It's not a set 5 and not a set 5 turbo deck. It's a we know there are other cards that can replace Heavy Storm, especially when we're attacking you and then lose everything.
Malevolent Catastrophe is a card.
I hate that card, and I actually side to Huge Revs, and I know if my opponent will play it, then I'm going to be able to side that card. The reason I side to Huge Revs, though, is because Sacred Phoenix and Garunix are cards that are underrated this format. Also, guys, Battle and Boxers. Oh god, they're at their peak right now with all these limited cards. You guys, if you don't know about Battle and Boxers, they've got the best boss monster in the game right now, in my opinion. He's basically a 3800 beater after you've tried to get rid of him twice. And you basically are screwed just trying to get over him. He's lovely.
There are ways to counter him. You can Breakthrough Skill, Fiendish Chain. Now Compulse is at 1, so it's not a huge threat anymore. But
the thing is, I personally think Fiendish Chain is going to be a much better card this format. Just off of the back row surprise, and there being. Well, Breakthrough will be better with the more MSTs, but Fiendish is still going to be a deadly card, especially for a last second out, because not being able to attack is the deadly thing in that card that people always seem to ignore. It's like, I don't just activate that card to stop you from activating that effect. I activate that card to stop you from attacking me.
Yeah, it has 2 plus sides, which is, I mean, like, first of all, now Deeper is, I don't know why, but it's semi-limited. It's not like anyone uses 3 anyway.
It's all a part of the Heavy Storm ban.
Yeah, I know.
I can't argue, and I played 3. I played 3 Compulsory, 3 Macro, 3 Deep Prison, all that. I played all that, And I'm not even whining about it because I know those are necessary hits if we don't have a heavy storm. Otherwise, decks like mine will just have this unfair advantage to make people hate the game. And that's not fun.
Yeah, basically this is what I say all the time to everyone who hates the ban list is that they took down some of the offense power you can have with Reborn and Heavy and stuff like that, but they also in exchange took away a lot of defensive power by killing off Torrential, Solemn Judgment, stuff like that. So it balances out. I mean, is it going to be somewhat annoying and hard to get used to? Yes, but does it throw off the balance in the game? Not at all. So
yeah. Well, this is going to definitely be an interesting format. I'm going to enjoy myself. I've got to order a lot of new cards now, and I'm kind of depressed about that. But hey, good thing those cards are like $1. Thanks for being useless compulsory escape device. And this is Thought and Prince signing out. See you guys.
bye.